Member for Vancouver West End.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. My questions to the Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, who seems to think it's funny that he's not answering questions. Hopefully this will be different. The BC Liberal government promised $95,000 last year, $95,000 this year, and $95,000 next year to the Vancouver Children's Festival in gaming funds to produce their festival. Now the festival is told the government is tearing up this contract and they won't be getting the promised investment. Thing is, they already spent the money that the Minister of Tourism also assured them would be coming before the election. So how does the Minister justify this betrayal and breach of trust?
Minister of Tourism.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. These are tremendously challenging times around the world for all jurisdictions, their revenues, their finances, their programs. And the direct access gaming funds from which these grants flow are far oversubscribed. So to continue the priority list that I offered to the Leader of the Opposition.
Members.
Next is community education programs such as daycares and preschools, public community facilities like community halls and recreational facilities, youth and disabled sports, non-sport youth groups such as Scouts and Cadets. Surely all members of this House respect these worthy organizations and believe that there has to be some sharing of the available funding.
Member has supplemental.
I do, Honourable Chair, Honourable Speaker. The Minister's got his message box down, but somehow it doesn't actually relate to the questions that we're asking here, because there is no answer to the question of how much the arts community has been betrayed by this government. A typical letter, and I've got one here, so the Minister might actually want to read it, says this: the branch has selected your organization to pilot the new 3-year Direct Access Program grant approval. Accordingly, we have approved 0809 $95,000, approved 0910 $95,000, and approved 1011 $95,000. Nowhere does it say maybe. Nowhere does it say you can't trust this government's word. The Children's Festival, like many other cultural organizations, performed the work the government required of them when they signed on. Now the government won't pay them for the services that the government required them to perform, throwing their futures into doubt and non-profits province-wide into massive debt, forcing them to do massive layoffs. Why should these charities pay for this government's incompetence, mismanagement and betrayal?
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To date, $53 million has been allocated to gaming grants for the year 2009